Greetings. My name is Lauren, and I enjoy friendships all over the world. I bring to you my friend Dr. Jabbour to read to you passages from his book, Unshackled and Growing. In addition, a PDF version of the book in English is available to you for free on the website friendshippathways.com. Dr. Nabil Jabbour was born in Syria and grew up in Lebanon. He lived with his family in Egypt for 15 years before moving to the United States, where I met him and his wife. With a doctorate in Islamic studies, Dr. Jabbour is a professor and frequent lecturer of comparative religions. Unshackled and Growing was written for those who share a genuine desire with Muslim mystics to be close to God. If you are a Muslim, are you like Mahatma Gandhi, attracted to Christ, but not to Western Christianity? Would you like to know more about Christ? If you are a Christian, are you tired of performing to impress people? Are you tired of living a life of legalism, trying to please God and to appease Him? Do you have a deep desire to enjoy the love of God? If so, Unshackled and Growing was written for you. I present to you the episode by way of introduction.
By way of introduction, the title of this book is Unshackled and Growing, and the subtitle is Muslims and Christians on the Journey to Freedom. Underneath the butterfly on the book cover is a segment from a verse in Arabic in the Bible which says, "For the law was given through Moses." Above the butterfly there are two words, grace and truth. This book is about freedom from legalism to a life of grace and truth. I inherited my religion like most Arab Muslims, Christians, and Jews do. Because my parents were Christians, I grew up as a Christian. In my last year in high school, I had an encounter with Christ. And since that time, I have been going through a process of transformation and growth, of being unshackled from insecurities and hang-ups. I would like to become a spiritual giant in an instant, but that doesn't happen. I continue to struggle at times with my insecurities, and God has been very gracious and patient with me. My life's journey over the years allowed me to live in Syria during my childhood, then for many years in Lebanon, then in Egypt, and finally in the United States. One of my unique experiences was the privilege of studying by correspondence for a doctorate degree in theology and comparative religions during our years in Egypt. The focus of my study was political Islam or Islamic fundamentalism. For years, I read many of the writings of Islamic fundamentalist leaders like Hassan al-Banna, Sayyid Qutb, Khomeini, etc. for my doctorate. I was trained not to come to Islam with a prejudiced and already made-up mind, but to look at Islam, political Islam or Islamic fundamentalism, and Muslim fundamentalists as phenomena. I wanted to learn to stand in the shoes of those Muslims and see the world through their eyes. What an experience. As a result, I learned to love Muslims in a way I had never known before. Another dimension to my uniqueness is my understanding of Christianity and the West. So over the years, I learned to interpret Islam to Western Christians in a way that helps them develop respect and understanding. Many of us attempt to escape from our realities by rationalizing our mistakes, playing the victim, or trying to convince ourselves that we are earning the acceptance of God and His mercy through our strenuous religiosity. Once in a while, something happens and we experience an openness and a willingness to get out of the box, and we find ourselves being awakened to see our reality and to face the truth squarely. These moments of personal honesty are extremely important. Make the most of these moments, because with time and age, our egos and defense mechanisms become more professional, to the degree that these moments of honesty become very brief or may disappear completely. What we're covering is written to those who want to learn to stand before they learn how to walk, and to walk before they learn to run. Walking on the straight road with Jesus, the Son of Mary, is a process. Getting to know Jesus in a deep way and walking with Him will be the focus of what we will cover. God does not want to frustrate you. Muslims believe that no soul shall have a burden laid on it greater than it can bear. God has promised no temptation or test has seized you except what is common to man. And God is faithful. He will not let you be tempted or tested beyond what you can bear. But when you are tempted or tested, He will also provide a way out so that you can stand up under it. This book is about grace and truth. Looking forward to walking with you on this journey.